Problem 17. At first, this one looks really complicated, but anytime a problem looks complicated, let's see what we can do to work with it, okay? So we have the expression 32x to the 6th power all over 4x to the cubed is equivalent to cxd. So let's just see if we can write out what it's saying, okay? Note that c and d are constants, which means that they do not change. They're not variable. They don't change at all. There's some constant number. It could be like -2, it could be 3, whatever it is, it's going to stay that way. And x is always positive. That's important because if x could be a negative number, that'd mean this numerator or this denominator could be negative. It might change things up. Okay, so then what is the value of c plus d? So first of all, again, we have the expression here is equivalent to this. So we can write that out as 32x to the 6th power all over 4x cubed, which is super ugly. It's a pretty ugly fraction, equals, because it's equivalent to, cx to the dth power, okay? Or to the d power. So now you could manipulate that and try to put 1 in place of c and then maybe isolate d or maybe isolate c, but then you have to take like a dth root. It doesn't look like it'll work out super well. So let's see what we can do to simplify the left-hand side, okay? So we know that 32x to the 6th power over 4x cubed, it can be simplified. So first of all, 32 divided by 4, those are both the coefficients. We know 32 divided by 4 can be simplified, right? So if we have 32 over 4, that's a fraction that equals 8, right? So we can do the same thing. We can divide each one of them by 4. When we divide 32 by 4, we get 8. When we divide 4 by 4, we get 1. Okay, so then this becomes 8x to the 6th power all over 1x cubed, which equals x cubed. Moreover, anytime we have like x to the 4th power over x cubed, we can do x to the 4 minus 3. We can subtract the exponents to get x to the 1st power, which would just equal x. So you do the same thing here. We'd have like x to the 6 over x cubed, which equals x to the 6 minus 3. Okay, that's going to equal x cubed. So then this goes away, and we're left with x cubed, because there's nothing left. So then this, all it equals is 8x cubed. So that was pretty straightforward. But do you guys notice, let's say we rewrote this, since this equals this, it's 32x to the 6th power over 4x cubed, that equals 8x cubed. So we can set that equal to cx to the dth power. And I'm noticing some similarities. Like for example, we have an x, we have one x, the 3 kind of goes to the d, and the 8 goes to the c. So see how they all have a matching corresponding part? The 8 goes to c, the 3 goes to d, and the x goes to x, right? So we have c equals 8, we have x equals x, and we have d equals 3. So then the value of c plus d equals 8. We'll do equals down here, just so you guys see the substitution. Equals 8 for c plus 3 for d, which equals 11. And since this is a fill in the blank, we are done. Our answer is 11.